Everybody wants the reward, the money, the body, the respect, the freedom, the dream life. But nobody wants to wait. Nobody wants to grind for years. Nobody wants to hear the word patience. But let me tell you something most people never understand. Patience is key. Everything you want takes time. You don't build greatness in a week. You don't create a legacy overnight. And you sure as hell don't become a man of value by rushing the process. People give up because they think it's taking too long. But the truth is, it's taking exactly as long as it's supposed to. The real question is, can you stay focused long enough to see it pay off? Because most won't. Most people quit at 40%. They want fast. They want easy. But the greats are built in silence. They master the art of showing up even when nothing's happening. Even when it's boring. Even when it hurts. That's what separates winners from everyone else. They master patience. Patience isn't soft. It's not weakness. It's discipline. It's self-control. It's knowing you're not just putting in work. You're planting seeds. And when the time is right, those seeds will grow. But not before. Fast results are a trap. Greatness takes time. We live in a world obsessed with fast. Fast money, fast results, fast success, fast fame. Everybody's in a rush. Everyone wants to go viral. Nobody wants to build. Nobody wants to bleed. Nobody wants to wait. We've been fed this fantasy. If it doesn't happen fast, something's wrong. But here's the raw, unfiltered, grown man truth. Fast success is a lie, a trap, a hollow shell. It's fake, fragile, and in the real world, it breaks. You don't build a kingdom overnight. You don't carve greatness in a weekend. You don't become a savage warrior by sprinting for 10 days. You earn it over time. You bleed for it. You suffer for it. You fight for it and protect it over years. Everybody wants the body, but they don't want the 5 a.m. alarms, the clean eating, the lonely reps, the sore days, and the nights staring at the ceiling wondering if it's all worth it. Everybody wants the money, but they don't want the risk, the failure, the years of doubt, and the years of being broke while their friends live their best life every weekend. You're building quietly, relentlessly, patiently. That's what it takes. Because the man who shows up only when it's easy will never survive when it gets real. And it always gets real. The world doesn't reward speed. It rewards resilience. It rewards the ones who stay standing when the dust settles, when the fake ones fall off, when the hype dies, and when only pain and silence remain. You want greatness? Here's your receipt. Pain, and lots of it. Boredom, because repetition builds champions. Loneliness, because few are willing to walk this path. In time, more than you expected. When nobody claps, when nobody notices, when it feels like you're pouring everything in and getting nothing back, that's when it's working. Because you're becoming someone who doesn't break when life hits back. Someone who doesn't flinch when it's unfair, when it's slow, when it's thankless. Every real man and every high-value savage you admire walked through hell. They waited longer than they wanted. They suffered in silence. And they came out the other side. Battle-hardened, cold-blooded, unstoppable. Greatness is never owned by the impatient. You don't get it because you want it. You get it because you refuse to quit even when it's easier to be average. You're not meant to peak fast. You're meant to rise slowly, to grow roots so deep no storm can rip you out, to build a mindset so sharp you can walk through fire and not lose focus, to become so disciplined and committed that the results don't even matter anymore. You do it because it's who you are now. That's the real reward, the transformation, the quiet evolution from who you were to who you chose to become. So if it's taking time, good. If it feels slow, perfect. That means you're doing it the right way. Real is slow, strong is slow, unstoppable is slow. Let the soft ones chase speed. Let the clowns fake it for clout. Let the weak brag about things that won't matter in 5 years. You? Build silently. Train when no one's looking. Study. Improve. Outlast. Let the results speak in 10 years, not 10 seconds. When a real man arrives, he doesn't come with noise. He comes with weight, presence, scars, and stories of battles fought and survived. That can't be faked. That can't be rushed. Embrace the long game. Marry the process. Be the kind of man who takes his time because he knows his time is coming. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but when it comes, it will be permanent, unshakable, untouchable. Because it wasn't built fast, it was built right. Fast success is a trap. Greatness takes time. If you stay consistent, here's the truth. You don't need more motivation. You need a spine. You need a standard. You need discipline that doesn't break just because you're not feeling it today. Motivation is soft. It's a mood. Discipline is a weapon. Consistency is the blade. Anyone can go hard for a week, but can you keep going on day 67 when no one's clapping? Can you grind when the results are crawling and your doubts are screaming? That's where champions are born. In the boredom, in the darkness, in the silence. Time is ruthless, but when you show up every single day, time stops working against you and becomes your ally. It stacks everything quietly and turns you into a different man. Consistency is your competitive advantage, not speed, not talent, just the ability to do the right thing even when it sucks, when you're tired, when nobody's watching. You want a legacy? Kill the excuses. Bury the laziness. Master showing up every damn day, no matter what. The finish line isn't for the fastest. It's for the most patient. Be patient. Two words that sound calm, but underneath they're savage. They're brutal. They're the foundation of every man who ever built something unbreakable. This is not a sprint. It's a war of attrition, and the one who wins is the one who refuses to sit down. Let everyone else rush. Let them panic when it takes too long. Let them quit when it gets boring. You're not here for comfort. You're here to dominate. Be patient when the gains are slow. Be patient when the climb feels endless. Be patient when the results are microscopic. Because while the world celebrates flashes of success, you're building a legacy that will echo for generations. The crown isn't for the first man to show up. It's for the last man standing. So grind, bleed, break, and rebuild. Take your hits and keep moving. Not quickly, but unshakably. In the end, everything you dream of, the body, the success, the lifestyle, the respect, comes down to one thing. Can you be patient enough to earn it? If you're one of the rare ones who gets it, drop a comment. I choose patience. Like the video, subscribe for more, and stay locked in for the marathon, not the sprint. Until next time, trust the grind, respect the timing. See you in the next one.